Brazil have won the last 8 games they've played at this stage of the World Cup, a sequence that began with a Bebeto goal that knocked out the USA on Independence Day 1994. Norway have lost both games they had previously played in the last 16, both against Italy, both in Marseille, 1938 and 1998. VAR is the Nicaraguan Tatiana Guzman. Crisis in Houston Field, Lucas Paquetas, Rafinha and Neymar both available now, but both of those are on the bench as Mateus Cunha continues up front. And like Brazil, Norway were nail-bitingly late winners of time. Steered in stylishly by Patrick Berg, who looks up and sees a deflating flag.
It's a lovely
Rios. Solot makes a yard and wins a corner.
Yeah, and that Norway television audience will be pretty much excited.
As Ødegaard lifts it in, he's going to have to do that all over again. And he's got around Aya, and he's run out of pitch.
Nice little spell though for Brazil there, first to the match. And his first.
Cunha's gone over, and the referee has waved it on.
That's a big call. Not sure how well placed the ref was to make a decision, but of course he's always got the backup of VAR. Christopher Aya getting their second. It's a stick-on penalty. It is as clear-cut as you are likely to get here.
Christopher Aya a long way behind the ball. Cunha's fleetness of foot left him a problem he couldn't solve.
Well, don't give it if you're the ref, if you're not sure, and he clearly wasn't. But he will be, I think, once he goes over to that monitor.
Ancelotti demands calm, he personifies calm, he exudes calm. Got across heroically for Norway. What a sharp reaction, what a good guess. What a firm-wristed repelling of the Guimarães. Norwegian free kick.
I think it would have been a message in the Brazil dressing room, don't give away unnecessary free kicks.
He chased away from one challenge, but then ran into Casemiro. And now the referee, Caparihot. His was the one he did score both of his penalties last season for Newcastle in the Premier League. It certainly didn't seem remotely peculiar that he was called upon to take that one. Feeds in Santos! Flashed right across the face, Ryan! And then Danilo tried to set it, but in vain. And Nusa ran away with it. Vinicius Junior flicks it away from Hegem. And just too far beyond.
They really do look sharp when they nick the ball in their own half, Brazil, don't they?
Ødegaard kept from goal. Now Ødegaard! Saw a shaft of light at the near post.
Well, they haven't got the ability to.
Nusa Haaland! Trying something deft.
Yeah, had to.
Vinicius Junior let that one. Haaland. Ødegaard, angle was tight, he wins a corner.
Well, they've had the moments, Norway. Not quite as many as Brazil, but finishing the half well.
It broke for Odegaard, who thundered it into the midriff of Alisson.
But whenever the ball comes up to...
Got to the byline, and the ball is beyond the byline.
Christopher Ayer telling his opponent that he felt he went to ground far too easily. There's the shirt pull. Step back.
There is this extraordinary jeopardy that really only the World Cup brings to this extent of win or go home. Two fabulous sets of supporters inside this ground. One of them will be no longer with us in an hour and a half from now. High stakes. Welcome back to New Jersey, where we have news for you. Brazil 0, Norway 0 was the half. Thoroughly involved. They both started the game against France. And so it's still on edge, and it is still to be snatched, this game. How do you read the Norwegian? Welcome back to New Jersey, where we have a shot which was a long way off target.
Yeah, less said about the shot the better, but he does give...
Wilson will take. Wilson, and wins a corner. Or hopes he does. The call has gone against him.
I feel it's come back off. Vinicius Junior, those Norway defenders.
Celebs are queuing up to be here. Woody Harrelson, the great Texan. Cheers, Woody. Little fun. Kept at bay.
Not surprised there's going to be a change here. They've been passing.
That was! But he couldn't come up with a finish. He has just crossed the white line, and he had the moment to make the difference. And some... Hendrick. Pressure against Hegeman behind for a corner.
Well, he might have missed a chance, but there's been a step up in their tempo, Brazil's, since he came on. Certainly needing to lift.
كرة خطيرة خطير خرج ولم يخرج خرج من مرمى ويا ريت ما خرج هكذا يقول البرازيلي خطورة الله على فرص قد يندم حيث لا ينفع الندم فرص بتضيع لمنتخب النرويج في البرازيل دانيلو سانتوس نيمار يدخل كبير هدافي البرازيل عبر كل التاريخ ربما هذا ما تحتاجه الان فترة طبعا الراحة فترة انتقاض انفاس وطبعا في التاريخ يبدا يشرح نفسه ويقول لهم انا وانتم محتاجين نتعايش اذا بكرة في البرازيل كثير النرويج الله الفايكنج اسما على مسمى المحاربون اسما على مسمى محاربون أشداء يعرفون ما يريدون في أعالي البحار هو انتظر هذه اللحظة
Danilo, Casemiro right across the face.
Well, just when you need a bit of composure, you'd expect Casemiro to provide it, but he's just lashed it across goal. He didn't need this kind of power. He's trying to pick out Neymar.
Haaland! Oh, wonderful! He has nailed it for Norway! Their greatest day! Their mightiest hero! And Brazil are broken!
عزاء للبرازيل ولا عزاء لعشاق البرازيل. ويوما قال نيلسون رودريغيز أديب.
It's getting twitchy and tetchy. Brazil are infuriated. They know what this is going to mean to millions and millions who wear the yellow shirt. That was an arm up there. And has he pointed at the spot here? There's certainly a question being asked. Perhaps his concern was merely...
Kind of both jumped with their arms up, but
Vestergaard's elbow.
He got up the higher.
Neymar rolls it in. Is there time now? Is there time?
Well,
For him, a little badge of honour.